All right. Good evening. Not evening, it's 1 p.m. Good afternoon, my impatients. It is Andrew the Android Kalaki here. I am live and ready to perform for all of you. I am live and ready to perform for all of you. How art thou? How art thou? Somebody says purging pills confirmed. To be honest with you, that's not true. I'm taking my Abilify 10 milligrams. But even if I were to purge the pills, even if I were to vomit up the pills, Dr. Copeland let me know that the medication gets absorbed pretty quickly. Because I used to vomit the Latuda, and I used to be concerned in vomiting up the Latuda and a lot of the medications that obviously it would, I think some of the pills are long lasting, but apparently the medications get absorbed pretty quickly. Some of them have casings and get absorbed over time, but I think the Latuda, for example, and others like Abilify get absorbed pretty quickly. So I don't think even if I was vomiting the medications, it would even make a difference. You know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about that. I'm taking the medications. Even if I were to be vomiting every night, which I'm not, it wouldn't even make a difference. The pills would get absorbed. And I'm taking the medication on camera in front of my father. So I'm taking the Abilify 10 milligrams at the very least. So fear not, my impatience. Fear not. I'm taking my medication. So interestingly enough, I just went to Starbucks. I got a chai tea latte. And there's this barista I see at the drive-through window. Obviously the Massapequa location is closed. I shouldn't have. So I'm going to a drive-through location. And she drew a heart on my latte. And I'm like looking at it. I'm like, she drew a heart on my latte. I'm like, was she trying to get me to ask her out? I don't know. But it certainly was interesting. Or was it just a nice gesture? You know what I mean? Or so I definitely was pleased to see I had a heart on my, or maybe, yeah, I don't really know, guys. I don't really know, but yeah, definitely a heart was drawn on my latte. Who knows? Maybe with a little bit of persistence and going to the coffee shop every day, maybe I can meet an attractive barista. Don't I have a song? I forget how the attractive barista song goes, but that's every man's dream. Every man's dream is to date an attractive barista. That's every man's dream. Every man wants the attractive barista. The attractive barista at the coffee shop. Oh wow! I'm looking at Paradise Studios. They got a new stage. Looks like. Wow, or maybe it's a temporary stage. People are roped off. I don't know. This is weird. I'm looking at Paradise Studios page. I'm looking at Paradise Studios page, and it looks like the stage is different now. Oh no, it's not Paradise Studios. It's another comedy place. Okay, yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, what the fuck did they do to it? It didn't look that great. Oh no. No, their stage still looks the same, and it still looks high tech. Okay, fair enough. Okay, yeah, I was wondering. I'm like looking at some comedy pictures. I'm like, what the fuck did they do? It's like I get maybe they're constructing something. No, it still looks good. Okay, fair enough. Maybe I should do an open mic tonight. I don't know. Maybe I should go there and try to perform to an audience. I feel like I have to get well. I feel like I have to get better before. Somebody says your comedy's not even that innovative, Andrew. Your comedy's not even. It's very derivative and generic. I'm like, okay, fair enough. But it would be, public speaking to an audience is go in there with confidence, public speak to an audience. I have some good jokes. Try to do some of my bits. Maybe do the peanut butter bit on stage. I don't know. Try to go up there and speak with confidence. Try to go up there and speak with confidence. If you're having a good time, the audience is having a good time. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. So, where are you guys? You're meant to be at my beck and call. When I beckon, you guys are meant to arrive. Where the hell are you? Oh no! Shoot. I didn't title this Going Live 2. I called it Going Live 1. This is the second time I'm live for the day. If I have incorrect, title, the world's gonna implode. It drives my OCD wild. Another thing that I always do with my OCD is I do things in bursts of 3. And I'll tell you what I mean. Like on TikTok, Instagram, and even X, formerly Twitter, a lot of things, there's 3 rows with 3 pictures. So I have to do things in bursts of 3. And it doesn't really make any sense, but that's how my OCD works. I know Dr. Copeland says, you do not have OCD. You have ritualistic thinking and your compulsions. I'm like, okay. An addictive behavior. I'm like, okay, I think it's OCD. But if you say I don't have OCD, that's fine. I think I do, though. Or at least compulsions and addictions and, I like the 3s, like the having to do things in bursts of 3s. I mean, I think that's pretty OCD. The hand washing was pretty bad several years ago. I mean, I think I'm OCD. I know Dr. Copeland says I'm not, but I think I am. I know, don't diagnose yourself as OCD. If the best in the business at psychiatry thinks you're not OCD, take his word for it. But, I think I am, quite frankly. All right. So, or at least addictive and obsessed and ritualistic. I don't know why he says it's not OCD. But, there's definitely some weird addictive component here, man. So I'm going to share with you the artwork. I know I'm sharing it to literally nobody. There's literally 0 people watching. But, better to share it to nobody. So this one I did at art class last night, February 20th, 2025. It's called End. Originally, I was going to title it Anne, but the art class teacher was hovering over me, and she would ask, who is Anne? Do you have a crush on Anne? And I'm like, all right, I guess I'm just going to call it And. It's meant to be like a shortened, abbreviated version of my name. And I put little shapes around it, and I colored the background with crayon. So this is And. What do you guys think? Who am I asking this to? There's 0 people in the house. So what do you guys think? This one is one I created on the previous live stream today. Marcus, the real superhero. You see Marcus in a shirt that says, I'll save the world. He's wearing a cape. And he has a wand that looks like the Owen Hart quick release clip. It also looks like a woman's, if you know what I mean. And I don't know, like he kind of looks like, Razor Ramon from the WWE, but he also kind of has brownish in the hair. So it's kind of like me. So I guess I'm Marcus, the real superhero in the WWE. And the quick release clip, which looks like a woman's and I don't know what this means, if anything. Maybe it means I was the victim of an unfortunate accident. I don't know, because the Owen Hart, I don't really know, guys, but this is Marcus, the real superhero. And last but certainly not least, me vomiting in the toilet. This is very much inspired by Olivia Rodrigo, believe it or not. I don't know why I'm inspired by Olivia Rodrigo, but I am. So this is me vomiting. I say my medication makes me sick. And my mom's yelling at me, "Stop vomiting in the bathroom! You're making a mess!" So this is me vomiting in the toilet. Yay. All right. So what do you think of this one? And the orange background is pretty interesting too. All right. I mean, since we got nobody here, I guess I could set up the DSLR and create some videos. Right? I mean, or maybe I should just go somewhere, do something. What can I do? My mother says go to the Starry Night Cafe. It opens at 4 p.m. What can I do today? I'm seeing my friend. I'm feeling better. My runny nose is better, and my stuffiness is better. So I'm going to see my friend tomorrow. We're going to see Captain America. Apparently, some people say it's like the sequel to the 2008, The Incredible Hulk. Red Hulk's in it. Falcon, is in it. So I'm excited to see. I mean, I know some people say it's not real cinema. They make the same movie over and over again. I don't know. It's a good popcorn flick. I'm going with a buddy. He liked Venom. I'm like, it's like Venom, So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. So that's something to keep in mind. At the very least, it's gonna be a fun day out of the house. It's like Venom. Yeah, they're both Marvel characters. Fair enough. It's like Venom. We'll go with that. We're gonna see Venom, but I think Venom's more horror. This is more, I don't know. But fair. That's fine by me. I can accept that narrative. They're the same genre. Somebody says regarding your spicy content, it's performance art. You're basically doing the same thing you do on this channel, except you're showing off the fruits of your body, and that is true. I mean, there are some spicy content that is on. Oh, did a computer freeze? But yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just, I don't know, just basically the same kind of content, except, I'm just showing off the fruits of my body. And somebody says, Andrew, oh, should I share with you the Little Winky story? Some people ask, why do you refer to your as the Little Winky? I'll share that story with you. Okay, why not? This is probably. I'll share with you the Little Winky story. Okay. So, okay, here we go. Little Winky. Oh, no, Little Winky. Okay, here we go. So I said on February 7th, 2017, my psychiatric medicine significantly shrinks my, unfortunately, I look tiny. And, I'm not tiny, obviously. So a few days ago, I was, naked at home. No one was home. And I was doing the wash, taking off my sweaty clothes after the gym. Just then, my stepdad came in the door. I scrambled for him not to see. I cut open my foot in the process. I'm fairly certain he got a glimpse of my Fast forward a few days. My mom asked me to bring in the groceries because she just returned from the supermarket. My stepdad jokingly said something like, bundle up, you don't want to freeze your little Winky off. Little Winky meaning little penis, pen 15. I kept thinking about it and it really bothered me. Not only am I frustrated and insecure about what the medicine is doing, my stepdad's comment made me feel inadequate. Since it bothered me so much, I decided to tell my mom and stepdad. It was hard bringing it up without sounding silly, but I did. He didn't apologize. He acted like what I was saying was ridiculous. He said, it's just a saying. His mom used to say it to him. Lots of people say it. I guess he didn't mean anything by it. My father said on February 7th, 2017, Andrew, you have to lighten up. Please. The other day you thought I used a term that was off color. Enjoy life. You are driving people away that care about you. I said on February 7th, 2017. Honestly, I have no idea what my dad is talking about. It's like he totally doesn't get me or my situation, and he doesn't care to. He just gives armchair computer advice. Who he's describing isn't me. I wrote that many years ago. Basically, my stepfather, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. It's ancient history at this point. It's just a funny post, and that's why I refer to my you-know-what as the little Winky. Because, I'm like, stop calling, like, I bring to their attention, like, it's ridiculous. Why did he call me? Why did he say you're going to freeze your little Winky off? Is he saying I'm inadequate? And they're like, oh no, it's just a saying. This is ridiculous. They basically just flipped it all around and said my protesting and my problem was all ridiculous. Like, it's just a saying. His mother used to call it the little Winky to his. I'm like, okay, just whatever. I don't know. Apparently, it was just a saying. It was just an expression. Bundle up. It's really cold outside. You're gonna freeze your little Winky off. And when I complained, they had a real problem with it. They're like, it's just a saying. It's just a figure of speech. I'm like, yeah, but you're calling me inadequate. You're calling me small. I mean, my complaint is justified here. But whatever. It doesn't matter. This is 27. This is like the winter of 2017, many years ago now. It's ancient history, but yeah, whatever, guys. All right. So somebody says, do you think your stepfather got pleasure from calling your penis the little Winky? I mean, maybe he was bullying me. Maybe he was laughing at me. Maybe he was calling me inadequate. And when I complained, they gaslit me and flipped it all around and said, "Oh, it's ridiculous." I don't know. Maybe he didn't like me and was trying to mock me. But he did it under the disguise of bundle up. You don't want to freeze your little Winky off. So I mean, so I mean, I think it's pretty fair. I mean, I don't know if he was. I mean, maybe he was laughing at my inadequacy in terms of size. Somebody says it sounds like something a bully would do. And then when I brought it up, I'm like, he's like laughing at. I mean, my mother's like, "Oh, it's ridiculous. It's just an expression." It doesn't even matter. It's fucking ancient history at this point. This is like 2017. It doesn't matter. It's not recent. Let's change the topic here. Let's change the topic. I just was going into an old story. I don't know why, to be honest with you. I don't know why. So this is the artwork I created yesterday. This is the artwork I created yesterday at art class. It was originally supposed to say "and," but instead I changed it to "and." And. So this one, Marcus, the real superhero. He's got a wand that's like the Owen Hart quick release clip. It also looks like a woman's and he says, "I'll save the world." He also kind of looks like Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, but it also has brown in his hair, so it's a little bit like me. This is, and it looks like Razor. Yeah, I mean, it's like Razor Ramon. Hey yo, it's Scott Hall survey time. It's Scott Hall meets Owen Hart meets me meets the Blue Blazer meets Marcus, the real superhero. And last but not least I'm vomiting in the bathroom. My mother says, "Stop vomiting in the bathroom. You're making a mess." I'm like, "The meds make me sick." Somebody asks me, is Scott Hall my favorite wrestler of all time? He's certainly a good pick. Scott Hall is certainly a good pick for being, he was a big guy. He was really good in the ring. He was a really great mic worker. He was really suave and cool. He had his demons. He was really unreliable. He should have been a world champion several times over, but frankly, he was kind of a drug addict and an alcoholic, so he just was just impossible to bank around. But he was very, very talented, and really one of the best wrestlers of all time. Definitely deserved a world title at some point, but it was just really impossible to invest in him. It was just impossible to promote and invest and bank the company around him because he was very unreliable. He would just get. Somebody wants me to sing Shawn Michaels' Sexy Boy. Do you really want me to do that? You want me to get into my underpants and sing Sexy Boy for you guys? In my underpants or clothed? Yeah, Horn Dog says do it. All right, guys, get into my underpants. All right, yeah. So Sexy Boy, interestingly enough, was one of my themes in the wrestling video games when I used to play it, and so yeah, I think if you're gonna go all in, you might as well get into your underpants too. Here we go. I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I got the looks that drive the girls wild. I got the moves that really move them. I send shivers up and down their spines. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Boy toy. I make 'em hot. I make 'em shiver. Their knees get weak whenever I'm around. They see me walk. They hear me talk. I make 'em feel like they're on cloud nine. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Boy toy. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. Boy toy. Eat your heart out, girls. Hands off the merchandise. I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. All right. Any more covers you'd like me to do? You want me to do Chris Benoit's theme? You want me to do the Rabid Wolverines theme or Ixnay on the Benoit theme? Somebody wants me to do Benoit's theme. And there's no holding me back. I'm not driven by fear. I'm just driven by anger, and you're under attack. I'm just climbing up slowly. I'm the one and only. The tease, the ways you lie. The stumble in your mind. The fear, the hope inside. They hid there. But whatever you need, ever you got, ever you want, I'll take back again. Whatever you need, ever you got, ever you want, I'll take back again. I got toothless aggression. I'm the Rabid Wolverine. I'm for real. and there's no holding me back. I'm not driven by fear, I'm just driven by anger, and you're under attack. I'm just climbing up slowly, I'm the one and only. The tease, the ways you lie, the stumble in your mind, the fear, the hope inside, they hid there. But whatever you need, ever you got, ever you want, I'll take back again. Whatever you need, ever you got, ever you want, I'll take back again. Whatever you need, ever you got, ever you want, I'll take back again. Whatever you need, ever you got, ever you want, I'll take back again. Whatever, yeah. Whatever, yeah. Whatever, yeah. Whatever, yeah. Somebody wants the Massapequa Horror House. There's this mother and stepfather with a 40-year-old schizophrenic son. Some people say it's a volatile situation. Some people say it's a powder keg. Some people say it's like the Amityville Horror House. It's going to end disastrously. It's the Horror House. The Horror House. The Massapequa Horror House. But I disagree. It's like a sitcom at times. Yes, they peeve one another, but they get along harmoniously. Yes, there's hostile dependency, codependency. Everybody's frustrated and ready to metaphorically tear their hair out. And some people think it's going to end like the Horror House. The Horror House. The Massapequa Horror House. But I disagree. You see, this 40-year-old schizophrenic has a plan. He's going to go viral on social media, and it's going to end like a feel-good Hollywood movie, with them all getting rich, famous. They're going to make a movie about their lives. They're going to all be famous artists. So to the people that think it's going to end in disaster, to the people that think it's going to end like the Horror House, the Horror House, the Massapequa Horror House, you're so wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. They love each other. They get along harmoniously. It's true love. In the Horror House. The Horror House. The Massapequa Horror House. Bully be gone, bully be gone. Rap with me and you'll be free. I want a bully-free society. Please don't bully me. If you're getting bullied, if you're getting laughed at, if you're getting physically assaulted, if you're getting harassed, here's what you gotta do. You gotta say, bully be gone, bully be gone. Rap with me and you'll be free. Bully be gone, bully be gone. Rap with me and you'll be free. I want a bully-free society. Please don't bully me. I am a warlock. That is what I say to keep the bullies away when people are making fun of me and I don't know what to do. I tell them how I'm a warlock. Yes, it's really true. I say I have magical powers and to back away. And what can they say? Do. They back away. Do. They say, oh my God, Jacob, he's really a warlock. Oh my God, Jacob, let's leave him alone. Oh my God, Jacob, he's really a warlock. Oh my God, Jacob, he's magical. Just kidding. Do. They start making fun of me for that too. They say, ha 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 ha. He thinks he's a warlock. Ha 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 ha. He thinks he's magical. Ha 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 ha. What a loser. Ha 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 ha. what a nerd. And then I start to cry. I go, ah, ha, ha, ha. I shouldn't have pretended to be a warlock. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Now they're making fun of me for that too. Ah, ha, ha, ha. They really don't like me. Ah, ha, ha, ha. What can I do when people are making fun of me? And I don't know what to do. I tell them how I'm the warlock. How about you? Bully be gone, bully be gone. Rock with me and you'll be free. I want a bully-free society. Please don't bully me. If you're getting bullied, here's what you need to do. You need to be a tattletale. A tattletale, a tattletale, a tattletale. A tattletale, a tattletale, a tattletale. Nothing's more feared than the man who raises his hand and goes to the teacher or an authority figure. Nothing's more feared than the tattletale. The tattletale, the tattletale, the tattletale. The bully will get a suspend. Okay. Somebody says, end it with vegetable mind. My brain is melting. My brain is melting. I've been rendered a vegetable, rendered a vegetable, rendered a vegetable mind. I've been rendered a vegetable, rendered a vegetable, rendered a vegetable mind. I've been rendered a vegetable, rendered a vegetable, rendered a vegetable mind. I've been rendered a vegetable, rendered a vegetable, rendered a vegetable mind. My brain is fried. I've been rendered a vegetable mind. Pudding head, pudding head, pudding head, pudding head. Some people say I'm adult. Some people say I'm a moron. Some people say I have neurological damage. Some people call me a pudding head. A pudding head, a pudding head, a pudding head. A pudding head, a pudding head, a pudding head. They call me a vegetable. I call me a vegetable. They call me a vegetable mind. My brain is fried. I've been rendered a vegetable mind. Okay, I think I'm gonna put my clothes back on, guys. I think I'm gonna put my clothes back on. I'm gonna do it off camera because I don't want to have a wardrobe malfunction here. I don't want to be like Justin Timberlake and Janet Jackson. So, and you know, we don't want fines and suspensions and so on. All right, I'm back. Somebody says, you did a great job, Andrew. Excellent improving. Thank you, guys. I hope you appreciated that performance. Because it, quite frankly, was interesting. It frankly was interesting. Yeah, Kip, to be honest with you, I mean, all right. I mean, what do you want me to say, Kip? What do you want me to say? Kip says, now that he's seen the spicy content, you know, what do you want me to say, Kip? You've seen my spicy content. It is what it is, Kip. La 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 la. All right, you guys have any last questions, or should I wrap up this live stream here? Somebody asks, what are some of my favorite songs to perform? A Man Crush I Need Ed is one of my favorites to perform. I'll Never Be Happy All Alone is one of my favorites to perform when I'm down. I mean, a lot of the songs I got to be in the mood for. A song that I perform a lot. What are songs I perform a lot? Recently, I kind of like the "I'm the Goat," the Scapegoat. Some are more fun to perform than others. Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes like "I'll Never Be Happy All Alone." That one's a long one, and it takes a while to perform. But if I'm really in the mood and I'm really feeling down, it really conveys exactly what I'm feeling. It really conveys the emotions I'm feeling. Like Henry Rollins' "Liar," for example, can be a fun cover to do if I'm in the mood to do it. You know what I mean? Like that's fun. But if you're not in the mood to do that cover, it's long and it's just a pain in the ass. But if I'm in the mood for it, like I do it well. You know what I mean? You got to be in the mood for certain songs, I guess. I guess the songs express moods I'm currently in. That's usually how I select them. They usually, reflect the mood I'm currently in. So he says, "What kind of mood you got to be in for Bieber?" I don't know. I guess just cruising around, just mindless pop bops. I don't know. Just you got to kind of be in like a pop bop kind of mood. Is it too late now to say sorry? Just like bop in your head, cruising around, that kind of mood. Putting on Z100. That's kind of the mood you got to be in. I wouldn't say it's like groundbreaking artwork, but it's got its place. It's I guess. Kip says, "I'll accept that answer." Yeah, it was actually a pretty good answer. That was actually a pretty good answer. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Kip. I passed the test with that answer. So Horn Dog's got to go. I think the stream is over. Yeah, to be honest with you, I think the stream is over, and I'm going to get going too. I'll be back later, though, I'm sure. Peace out, my amigos and amigas. I'll talk to you all again soon. Thanks for watching.